Hello, and thanks for joining us. Employees of a Brooklyn Park manufacturing plant are preparing for difficult layoffs. Nilfisk, a Danish-based maker of industrial floor cleaners, has announced it will close its plant on Winnetka Avenue. The closure will result in 105 job cuts, according to a notice filed with the state. No reason was given for the closure. It's uncertain if reduced demand for commercial office space played a role in the decision. Nilfisk provides a range of cleaning machines for office buildings. There will soon be less incentive for homeowners to do solar energy projects. As a part of President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, the 30% federal tax credit that families get for installing solar is expiring. I introduce you to a family who got in on the deal and why an expert says this abrupt ending could be a challenge for his company.
Some people are all about operating efficiently. Nate Miller in Maple Grove is one of them.
We love maximizing our space, planting trees and shrubs and flowers in the yard.
Whether it's his garden or his rooftop, in 2024, Miller's family installed solar panels.
Went from a couple $100s a month, especially in those peak months in the summer, to almost nothing.
A much lower bill. That's with the same electricity use for his family of 4. That doesn't mean solar's free. There's a payoff period for the panels, but a 30% federal tax credit made that easier for his family, cutting the payoff period in half.
I suppose we could have made it happen, but when the payoff period is closer to 20 years than it is to 10 years, that would have made the decision a lot more difficult.
Miller's family worked with the Minnesota company All Energy Solar to install the panels. CEO Michael Allen says solar really took off when a tax credit helped families pay for it. Rising energy costs are another incentive.
Electricity rates are continuing to rise, and they're continuing to rise. Now we're seeing double-digit requests coming from utility companies.
But at the end of the year, that federal tax credit is expiring. Allen says government divestment from solar isn't necessarily a bad thing, but this was very fast.
Homeowners that have wanted to do solar for a very long time are now pressured into having to do this a lot faster than they had anticipated.
After 2025, his business will look different, but he hopes he can work with the state and homeowners to keep solar at the top of their list.
We'll post more details on what the credit ending means for buyers at ccxmedia.org. The temperature may be in the 80s all week, but believe it or not, winter recreation is right around the corner, and Elm Creek Park Reserve is looking for people to hire.
Yeah, we're pretty flexible with hours. So if you're looking for full-time 40-hour-a-week work, we can do that for you. But also if you're looking for just weekend work or maybe just part-time hours, we can also be flexible and work with that.
Applications are now open for seasonal positions. Elm Creek Park Reserve is looking to hire about 250 people for positions like guest services, ski instructors, and food service. The season lasts from roughly mid-December through mid-March, and the pay range is between $13 to $16 an hour. Park officials say it's a perfect role for teens.
We hire a lot of first-time workers, people that are just kind of getting into the workforce. So we're really familiar with just setting you up for success. We really focus on kind of a team atmosphere. A lot of our younger workers really enjoy working here, and they end up spending a lot of time creating a lot of friendships through working here.
To apply for one of those jobs, we'll have a link on our website at ccxmedia.org. People looking to get rid of unwanted furniture or make a few improvements around the house now have a new place in the Northwest Metro where they can take care of both of those things. Delane Cleveland takes us inside Brooklyn Park's new Habitat for Humanity Restore.
If one man's trash is another's treasure, then this warehouse on the corner of 93rd and Winnetka is akin to finding a pot of gold.
Feel like I'm living in a field of dreams most days, where it's like if you build it, they will come.
Robin Henriksen is the director of Twin Cities Habitat for Humanity Restore, a nonprofit retail outlet aimed at bargain hunters, subcontractors, and do-it-yourselfers. Revenue generated from Restore helps build 5 Habitat homes every year.
It's also keeping things out of the waste stream. Last year we kept 6 million pounds out of the waste stream in our 2 existing stores. This store has the potential to keep an additional 1 million pounds out of the waste stream, even in its first year.
Most of the items for sale came through donations. The team here spent all summer getting this new Brooklyn Park store stocked and ready.
Specifically, our friends within the Brooklyn Park and the Northern Metro have been really key in helping us get this store filled up and ready to open.
The donation door opened in early September. They're looking for things like home improvement items and gently used furniture.
Stop in and see what we have, see if we can save you a few dollars on the items that you need, and you might even find something that you didn't know you needed but you really want.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The Brooklyn Park Restore will have a grand opening celebration October 10th and 11th. There will be food trucks, prizes, and special deals for shoppers. And finally, local artists in Crystal are bringing a little bit of beauty to the city's well-traveled intersections.
In Crystal, because we're an older city, we don't have as many opportunities for beautification that we would if we were kind of building everything from scratch. And these traffic signal cabinets represent kind of a canvas for us to do something beautiful in our city.
The City of Crystal used photos taken by local artists to decorate 4 traffic light utility boxes. The images show local parks and other city-owned amenities like the Crystal Cove Water Park. City officials say the public has been excited to see art out in public spaces.
So we've generally had very positive feedback from the community. This is something that other cities have done. We certainly aren't the first, but we may be one of the first in this part of the metro to do this.
We'll have a list of the newly decorated intersections at ccxmedia.org.
The Park Center football team lost its first 4 games of the season. The Pirates look to right the ship against St. Louis Park. Jay Wilcox has highlights.
Homecoming night for Park Center football as they host 2-2 St. Louis Park. St. Louis Park with backup quarterback Carter Kuhn starting due to injury, and he's picked off by Bryce Bullard on the first drive of the game. Bullard returns it to the Orioles 8, one of 4 interceptions for Park Center on the night. That sets up Jerome Gregory, who gets good blocking to score an 8-yard touchdown. The Pirates go up 8-0 just 2:30 into the contest. Second quarter, and Freddie Johnson reaches the ball over the goal line to finish a drive, and Park Center goes up 14-0 midway through the second. Later in the half, Desmond Slocum rolls right and throws to Jerry Wise in traffic in the end zone for the score. It's a great first half for the Pirates, and they lead 20-0 at the break. But it's the Orioles' turn to take advantage of turnovers in the second half. Kuhn hits Jaden Post with a perfect strike to pull St. Louis Park within 20-14 in the third. But that's it for the scoring as Park Center holds on for its first win of the season, 20-14. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Cooper's football team won its first game of the season in Week 4 against Park Center. The Hawks look to follow up that win with another W on the road in Week 5. The Hawks on the road at Irondale. First quarter and the quick pass on the slant from Beckham Van Voorst to Samaje Young, and the senior does the rest. He outraces the Knights defense to the end zone. 60 yards on the touchdown. It's 14-0 Cooper. Next time on offense for the Hawks, and Van Voorst goes out to Ashton Harris on this short route, and then Harris is off and running. He gets all the way to the 1-yard line. A 43-yard play on the final play of the first quarter. Next play is this one. Quarterback Van Voorst leaps into the end zone from a yard out. Extra point is good. It's 21-0 Hawks. Good defense all night for Cooper, too. Dajua Carmo into the backfield and gets the tackle for loss, and the Irondale running back, the junior, with a big night. Back on offense, it's Van Voorst connecting again with Young. This is a 3-yard touchdown that gives Cooper a 28-0 lead midway through the second quarter. The Hawks get a defensive tutty next. The Irondale pass, underthrown, and it's an easy pick for Harris. He takes it to the house for a touchdown. Cooper leads 42-0 at halftime on the way to a 49-14 win. The Hawks play at Spring Lake Park on Friday. After starting the season with 2 losses, the Benilde St. Margaret's football team was aiming for a 3rd straight win when they hosted Richfield for homecoming. A great night for football and a big crowd on hand for this one at BSM. First quarter, Red Knights quarterback Peyton Myers rolls out and throws to the back of the end zone where Braylon Kelly Taylor makes a great catch. That TD puts Benilde St. Margaret's up 12-0. Still in the first quarter, a double handoff with the ball ending up in the hands of Brady Paulson. He cuts it up inside and goes 18 yards for a touchdown to make the 2-point conversion to lead 20-0 after one. Second quarter with the ball at the Richfield 1. The give is to Joe Rachowiak, and he scores the Red Knights' 4th touchdown of the half. It's 28-0 Red Knights. The Spartans get on the board here. The toss back to DeMondre Collins, and then he goes downfield with a pass to Tyler Morgan for the touchdown. It's a 28-6 game. The Red Knights answer on their next drive. Jaden Garibaldi runs it in from 9 yards out for a score. That makes it 34-6. Benilde St. Margaret's goes on to win 54-12. They are now 3-2 on the season. John Jacobson, CCX Sports. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.